Hello there. Started my new site today. I had an induction a couple of days ago. I'm starting here properly out in the countryside. I'm not on my crane yet because it hasn't been built, but I'm up Sugar's crane. He's done 12 days, so when you do it, it's done Saturday and Sunday last week putting my crane up. So when you do 12 days, you have to have 2 days off. So I'm covering him and show you what he's been up to. So I'm going up there. It's TC2. He's been building my one, TC1. It's not quite built yet. Here's the jib. They've got to put my jib on yet. That bad boy. What's that? 50 meters, I think. 50 meter jib. I think it's 50 meters. These are some of the ballast weights. Oh, it's a bit cold today. There's my hook block. Bit of a beast. It's taller than me. I'm 6'2". I think this weighs about 2 ton, something like that. This is a 70 ton lifter, my crane. It will lift 70 tons. Yeah, so I'm going to be working with some steel erectors today. Let's walk this giblet 50 meters. We'll start a generator up in a minute for crane I'm on. But so this is the little basket they get in to grease up the sheaves and that sort of stuff. Standing here when I do the crane services and that. I'm going to start the Jenny up and make my way up there now for my shift. Should be finishing at 3 today, hopefully. Better be, because I'm got a meal tonight. So see you up there. Got myself comfortable. It's been about 45 minutes, I suppose. Yeah, about 45 minutes. No one's called me yet, so I haven't even put my chains on, so I could get used to this. I've just been trying to familiarise myself with the crane a little bit, because I've never driven one of these before. Got all sorts of different settings and all sorts on here. Bloody, it was hard enough starting the generator. There's it's like a sequence. You have to open 3 different doors. You have to go around the back, turn one knob, go around the front of the big generator, press a sequence of buttons, wait for timers, wait for countdowns, and then press something else, and then press something else, and you have to go to the little generator, open that door, press another couple of things. If I was to have to do it again, I wouldn't remember. I had to phone my mate up to tell me how to do it. I've had to get used to this screen as well. Different screen to what I've been used to, but it's not too bad. You've got your height there, your radius there, your height there, and you can change all these. You've got your weight there, wind speed. Oh, that's the degrees of the jib, temperature, and you can change all these. You can customize this to say whatever you want that's on here, and same with that. But this isn't my crane, so I'm not going to fiddle around with it. It's quite handy as it is anyway. Yeah, and then you can also change what's on the buttons. You can change what these buttons do on the joystick. But again, I'm not going to fiddle around with that either, because it's not my crane. You've got your anemometer there, which tells you the wind speed. So yeah, it's good. See my crane over there. Got a mobile crane working right underneath me, look. Yeah, I came down here a couple of weeks ago on a bank holiday, because as you can see, it's like the middle of nowhere, and didn't really know how to get here. I thought, I don't want to be coming here on my first day trying to find a job, driving around Essex countryside for ages and being late. So we came down one bank holiday. So I'll spend my bank holiday Mondays. Exciting, isn't it? But I thought we might as well. We brought the dog up here. Thought we'd take him for a little walk. So we came down here and I parked up. Where'd I park up? Let's turn around actually, so you can see. So that's over there is how you come in. That road over there, and there's the car park out there. You can see the cars in over there in the corner. So you come in that road, but we didn't know that. The postcode that we put in brought us in round the back there. So there's like little units over there. So we parked over there and brought the dog down this road. Walked down there, and then we stood down there. Me, my missus, and my daughter. My boy weren't with us. And as I was standing there, Sugar, he pinged me a location, his location, and he was over there somewhere. Well, not in that road. It was like right over at the beginning of the, like by the main road. Yeah, so he thought the same thing. We had spoken about the previous week, spoke about coming down here and just sort of doing a recce, but I didn't tell him I was on my way, and he didn't tell me. But he pinged me as I was standing over there, and I thought, well, that's weird. So I took a picture of the crane, what I'm in now, sent it to him. He said, where the fuck are you then? And I showed him, told him how to get around there. So I went back down there and met him. We walked up here and had a little stroll around, looking at the job. Sad, isn't it? But you know, just getting prepared. Sugar put that bridge in Thursday when I was here. That bridge there to go from the building across to that side. We got here. He got out of the crane for 7, got that hooked on to that about 7:30, and by the time I had my induction and I had to do a drug and alcohol test, a random drug and alcohol test, and then sign the lift plan and all this, that and the other, and speak to my boss. A couple of my bosses came down, we had a bit of breakfast. I got out of the crane, so I had to be familiarised as well. So the assessor, like one of the line managers, he came up here and familiarised me with this crane. But we got up here about 10:30, I suppose, and Sugar had only just disconnected to that, so it was connected 2.5-3 hours. So that's just kind of lifting that we're going to be doing, which is going to be nice. Hanging on to a load for a couple of hours. That's a bit of me, that is. Better than being dogged all day. Go on these jobs, these subbies, and you're dogged lift to 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 lift. Bang, 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 bang. And you do a bit of concrete, and while you're waiting for the concrete skip to be filled up or whatever, or waiting for another wagon to turn up, oh, can you just come off there and do this lift quickly? It's like, fuck off, just give us a break, will you? Yeah, so we won't be getting none of that here. As I say, it's been an hour now and no one's even called me. So it's near the end of my shift now. I've done a few bits and pieces, nothing much. They didn't call me till 9 o'clock, I think, if I remember rightly. So I was up there a good couple of hours, peace and quiet. I had to lift. I'll show you. It's gone now. Down the hole down there, there was a Manitou telescopic forklift. I had to lift that out, take that outside onto the road so they could drive it away somewhere. I don't know where it is now. Over there somewhere in the yard, maybe. Yeah, maybe it's over there, look, right over in the distance. Not too sure. Yeah, so I took that out. That was about 20 tonne. I've been moving this stuff around here, these bits of steel. Had a couple of bits on, a couple of wagons coming with bits and pieces on, so built up that little bit of frame there, and loaded all them out, ready for getting set up for next week, I suppose. other than that, done fuck all. Just been chilling out. I've had to keep my hook block up out of the way because that mobile crane that's working underneath me, he's working right there, look. So, but I'm alright here, I'm out of the way here, but I've been sitting over there for a bit, so I've had to keep my hook right up in the air just in case. It's quite a clean site, as you can see. It's all concrete everywhere, it's all made up. You know, even over there, even though it's like crushed concrete, it's not like terribly dirty and wet, although it's a bit wet over there in that area, but it's not mud and shit everywhere. So yeah, it's not a bad job, it's very clean. So I'm going to wrap that up now. I was going to film some lifts for you on the front camera, on the GoPro, but his window's not very clean, so I didn't think you get very clear footage. I'll show you where his monitor was, or is. It was over here, strapped up to here, and he's took it off there, moved it over now because it's kind of blocking the view. But behind it, it's quite smeared, dirty, and even down here it's very dirty. And he's got because he's only been up here a few days, he's not had a chance to get any cleaning stuff up here yet. The cab's quite dirty. That's all dirty down there. Problem is when the erectors put cranes up, you know, their boots on and that, and everything just makes it quite dirty. And I think it's quite a dirty cab anyway, because whoever was using it before probably wasn't very clean. I don't know how old it is. I can't see the thing. Oh, 2022. It's not that old. It's only a couple of years old. But it's quite dirty. So he's got to clean it up. My one's brand new out of the box, which is handy. So that should be fairly clean. So yeah, I couldn't get any footage for you. So I'll try and get that next time when I'm up my crane. So Saturday today. Monday I've got a shift where I've covered before for a couple of weeks at Salisbury Square, just off Fleet Street. Horrible job, really is. You've seen the videos of that job before. The lads are great on there. I know all the drivers and that, they're all great, and all the slingers and that, but it's just a shit job. I'm there Monday, and then hopefully be here Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm going to wrap up now.
Please, last lift for today, the traffic bag, I won't put it on the body.
Well, last lift of the day, so I'm going to wrap that up now because I'm going to start getting my gear ready as well. So till next time guys, whatever it is you're doing, wherever you are, I'm proud of you.